He has a way. When Adam sinned against God, the Bible said they blocked the way that lead to the tree of life. They block the way. They block way against life. Sometimes way of life is blocked through emotions. Somebody who should listen to correction suddenly started crying. There is no need for tears, just listen. Listen to instructions. Listen to commandments. Listen to divine precepts. Bind it in your fingers. Don't get emotional. Be of good reasoning. There cannot be perfection, divine health, prosperity without ordinance. God said to Joshua, he said, don't turn from the book. Even erasing, put it in your children. Put it, tell them that this is what the family is all about. Allow them to follow ordinance. You don't raise children from prayer. You raise them from instructions, which prayer might be part of. Excuse me. It is not possible. If you cannot use prayer to raise a cardiologist, you cannot use prayer to raise a king. You must train a king. Training by example. You will train, not pray. But prayer can still be part of the training. There is no emotion. There is no perfection in emotions. Don't tolerate people using emotion to replace ordinance. People should do what they're supposed to do. Not use crying to replace it. Because crying can abort justice. That is why, because the church is blessed with a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion, because you see, sometimes if mercy is not bring under judgment, people will be struggling. Whatever anybody do, forgive him, is a lie. I used to tell him in the office there, I said, if I mark red on somebody for not coming to work, you don't pay him. Nothing hurts me like that. If I use my biro to mock you in your column absent, you must not be paid. The sin of paying somebody who didn't come for work is unforgivable. It's an unforgivable sin. You see, because every system runs on work. So somebody who is playing with work in a place is against a place. You don't show mercy about it, because it's an ordinance. Life runs on work. Anybody that doesn't have understanding of the importance of work have dig a pit of poverty for himself. Because somebody who didn't work must not eat. If mercy should rule, then Jesus should not be crucified. He has to pay to be a king. His father supervised his death. Not because he wanted him to die, but because he has to pay for what he wants. I say he has to pay. He has to pay. Don't show mercy in the day of prize. People should pay. Church, is it quite great? Is it a great service? I may promise to you that I will not be preaching when it is 3, and I'm going to keep it. Whatever I didn't preach now, I'm going to come back here on Tuesday to keep on saying it. When it is 3. There is something I say here that touched me so much. I said men's value determine what they give attention to. If you stand up If we stand up for here, maybe around 3:20, and we're on our way. Nobody deceives you. When you ask somebody, out of your 12 hours, what do you do with it? What do you do with the first 8 hours? He tells you. What do you do with the remaining 2 hours? He tells you. What do you do with the remaining 2 hours? He tells you. Then that's his destiny. So I'm sharing on men's value determine what they give attention to. So you cannot say something you're doing constantly is not part of your life, because that thing you're doing constantly is already taking your life. That is why there are some places you see people constantly that you do nothing with them. Because that place you see them constantly is defining who they are. Now the beginning of frustration is illusion. It is separating what you give attention to from what you are becoming.